In this chapter, we're going to go through the setup process for Squareforge, and you should, within a couple of days of purchasing it, receive an invite to access the Squareforge master. So this is separate to squareforge.net, the front-facing website that shows you some examples of the layouts, and this has got everything built in under the hood. It's also built for quick replication. And what do I mean by that? We've got the main navigation, which is completely empty, so we can start adding our home pages, etc. for it. But we don't want to do that just yet. What we've got to do is jump out of this section, and we're going to go back to account.squarespace.com, and now click on the three dots next to Squareforge, and we've got the option to duplicate it. So this will be the Squareforge master that comes into your account. It will be a trial version. I'd strongly recommend that you put a point in your calendar to duplicate that website before it expires at the end of the 6-month trial. If you want to be extra safe, you can pay on a simple personal hosting plan to keep Squareforge running. But what we're going to do here is we're just going to duplicate the website. And this can take a few minutes to go through all the steps required. In fact, it will show you here. Sometimes it's taken as little as 20 seconds to go through it. Sometimes it's taken 3 to 4 minutes. I think it really depends on Squarespace server load. The reason we don't edit the master is because that would mean it's a single-use version, whilst by duplicating Squareforge, we can reuse it as many times as we want. And because we've left that menu empty, we can duplicate it for every single site that we work on. Whilst it goes through this process, there is a retrofit service that we offer, and something that you could offer, where we combine it with the Square Websites Tools Pro extension, which is available in our Designer Power Pack available on Pixelhaze Academy. And that will bundle in Squareforge, membership to our community, and this tool as well. What this extension will do is allow you to take a design section, say from our master, and plant it in on an individual basis, so one section design at a time, into a separate Squarespace site. So if you've already designed a website for a client, or you've already put your own company website live, and you want to tap into all of the goodies in Squareforge and just pick out some of the layouts without having to rebuild them, then this Chrome extension for about $130 a year, something like that, I think will make the job so much easier for you. I really should know the prices. I've created a series of tutorials for Square websites, but that Chrome extension plugin is superb. Okay, so that's now created whilst I've been jabbering on about that. So what I'm going to do now is search for Square. Now, if you're new to Squarespace, you won't have the problem we have with so many different sites live. So I'm going to go right to the bottom, and we can see it just says your site title. So it hasn't populated all of the rest of the information, but we can see it's June the 10th, 2025. That's the expiry, so 6 months from now. And that makes a lot of sense. I've entered a site name, and now I can go through the steps, or I can just close it and jump out of that because I've seen those introductory steps too many times. But if you're new, certainly go through them. It'll help you get up and running. Now we've got that set up, there's a couple more things that I want to do before I go in and start adding in our homepage and showing you how we can use these layouts. The first one is I'm going to press /, and now I'm going to go to domains. And I don't have to connect a live domain name to it at the moment. We can still work on it in development mode, but we can see it's created a new random seeded domain here. So this is where we can change this first part of the domain to something more suitable for the project. Let's confirm that, and if the domain is available, it should work. So now we've got a new website set up with a Squareforge ready to go. And in the next chapter, we're going to go through each of these layout designs and show how we can save them and start bringing them in to start thinking about wireframing our layouts. We've also got a dedicated chapter towards wireframing using Squareforge. And I'm excited to show you those in just a bit. But that's entire setup. Every time that we go through the setup process, we need to go back to our account. I'll show you one more time. I'll open a new tab. So it's account.squarespace.com. Then we have our websites that we have in there. I'd recommend as well go to these 3 dots and pin the project if it's not pinned. So that will mean your master template is pinned at the top, making it easy access to duplicate. Just bear in mind that it's going to take a couple of minutes to set up the new Squareforge site. But we do this in meetings with clients as part of the design process. We show them everything partly because this is our tool and it makes it easy, but also it's a strong interactive feature that brings the client involved in the project if they want to be. And we tend to find better results when we include clients. Hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next chapter.